Alright, welcome back to another exciting episode here in the Dips channel. What I have for you today, very special video, last video of 2025. This is my top 10 Hot Wheels Racerverse cards. It was very tough to make this list because they're all great. You know, I was like, man, I can't decide which ones I like the most. So, as you can see here, we're gonna start off 2026 with a bang. So, for my number one pick for my Hot Wheels Racerverse, has to be this dude, Mike Wazowski. You can't go wrong with the 6-wheeler. Look at that. Bad to the bone. Number 2, we're gonna give it to Minecraft with Steve and his chicken jockey. Number 2. Number 3, gonna be Bugs Bunny here in the carrot cart. I mean, they even put his teeth right there on a carrot. How cool is that? Number 4, we're gonna give it to Green Goblin. It's pretty heavy, and then they sculpted his satchel and everything. That's pretty cool. Everything about this guy, even the wheels are cool. His glider, kind of. And last but not least, Marty McFly. Look at that. And I never got his chase, and I'm not gonna pay $100 for this chase. You know, there's things that are like $6. Hell no, you're out of your mind. Just because he's wearing a bucket on his head, yellow. No thanks. Am I gonna be paying $100, $50 for that thing? Hell no. Alright, what do you say we get this countdown started? These were my honorable mentions. All these right here didn't make the top list for 2025. I didn't do one for 2024 because, you know, there weren't that many, but now there's like a lot where you can't even choose from. So yeah, these are my honorable mentions. Let's put them to the side here. So this ones didn't make the cut. Sorry to tell you. But we're off to a good start. What do you say we start off with my main pick, number 1. Bam. Esponjita Bob. Look at that. With his movie out and everything. Yeah, I had to put SpongeBob. I haven't seen the movie yet, but this guy, he's fast. I don't know what it is, but this little car is fast. If you're gonna put money on him, because SpongeBob wins the races. So this is my number 1. So this is my number 1 pick. No. This is number 10. I'm gonna work my way backwards. So this is number 10. Bam. Alright, number 10. I need you to move down the bench. Bam. Let's bring out number 9. Number 9. Bam. Penelope. Wow, what can I say about this car? When I first got this, it was amazing. Look, they even painted everything different. This does look like chocolate. This look like gummy bears, like gummy wheels. Everything about this thing, it's amazing. They even got sprinkles on her hair. They colored the ribbon. Even the back. This one, they were putting effort on these cars. Look at that. Have you seen these wheels anywhere else? No, because they stopped making those. They make generic same color wheels. See? But this right here, this one, they were banging the cars out. Look at that. It looks like chocolate, man. It looks like candy. How can you go wrong? This is my number 9 right here. Oh, bam, Penelope. All right, what do you say we get number 9? All right, we move them down the bench to get space for number 8. Number 8. I'm giving it to Spider-Gwen. I waited so long for this little cart right here. Like 3-4 years, I think. You know how long you have to go not to open this little card? Damn. When you get it, you're like, yep. It's mostly for the girls, you know, the 12% that watch the videos here. This is for you. I could have picked one of the honorable mentions, but you know, I gotta give it to my females there. I like watching the channel. This is for you. Spider Wins represented with Penelope. So there you go. Number, what is it, 7? Number 7, look at that. The thing that I like about this card the most, she doesn't have her hands sticking out like all the other Spider-Mans. All the other Spider-Mans have their hands sticking out. It's just different color, same car, same everything. This is the same car too, but at least she has a different expression when she drives. And they managed to color the pink inside. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. There you go, number 7. Let's move the honorable mentions down. Let's get them down there. Sorry, honorable mentions, but yeah, you gotta make room for the winners of 2025 here. Bam. All right, let's go with number what? Let me see. 10, 9, 8. Let's go with number 7. For my number 7, I have to give it to my boy, Marvin the Martian. When have you even seen Marvin the Martian merchandise like this? Except for Space Jam, because in Space Jam, yeah, he's just a referee. But damn, they gave him this rocket. When I saw this thing, for sure I had to get him. This was my favorite Looney Tunes. Then it's Taz, then Bugs, but damn, look at this bad boy. With the round red tip right there, like a rocket. His wings. I mean, this is just overall badass right here. I might even open him just to see if he's wearing the skirt. Yeah, I can kind of see the little skirt in there. But yeah, this is my number 7 right here. Marvin the Martian. All right, let's move number 7 down the list here. Bam. Down the bench. 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's go with number 6 here. Number 6. I gave it to Wolverine. Look at that. He's in his fighter jet. What's the I forgot the name of the jet that they use. But he has a jet, man. Come on. The only thing with my Wolverine is that they painted his eye wrong. It looks like he's popping out. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, I still like my Wolverine. There's a chase on this one. I'm not gonna pay $50 for that thing. It's just orange. I can just paint it myself. Get another Wolverine for $7 and make him orange myself. So not bad. So this is my numbers. Well, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Counting backwards is hard, yo. My number 6 goes to Wolverine from the X-Men. It's classic. Is that his classic uniform? No, this is his 97 uniform. Forgot the name of the jet. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I haven't been watching the cartoons. Forgive me. Alright. Let's move down Wolverine here. And let's bring out our number 5. Alright, let's bring our number 5 out. Number 5. I gave it to the Red Hulk. This is a beast. Like, he forced himself into that truck. Look at that. How badass is that? They didn't have to add this, but they did, and that's so cool. General Ross right there, all red. The other Hulk I don't really like because he has the same generic car as everybody else. So I was like, I'm tired of seeing that car. By the way, I'm gonna make a bad list. The cars that I didn't like from 2025. But this bad boy right here, number 5. Wow. Was it a Hummer? This is just bad to the bone right here. Number 5 on my pick. Look, they even changed the headlights right here. That's cool. I don't know if those are supposed to be missiles or something, but that's cool. He forced himself in there. You can tell that he's bending it. Look at that. How big, massive he is. How can you not put this in your top 10? Look at that. Red Hulk, number 5. Now, let's go for number 4. On my number 4 spot, bam, Mandalorian. When I saw this thing and you can only get him in the playset with Grogu, I was like, man, why? But then when he got released on a single card. I was all over it, man. Look at that. Thank God they didn't went and bought the playset at full price. I think I got it like at a discount price just to get this bad boy, because I had like 3 Gokus already. It was between him and Boba Fett. But the thing about Boba Fett, he's from the book of Boba Fett. I don't like that costume where he wears the black and the skirt. I thought it was pretty dumb. I like the old Boba Fett, you know, when he was all green. So I was like, too many negatives right there. So I went with Mandalorian. I forgot the name of his ship, but that shit was pretty badass too. Yeah, how can you go wrong? I don't know if that's my custom one. Let me see. No, this is a single card. I don't know if you can tell, but mine has silver on the ship and the helmet. It's not marbly like gray. It's actual silver. But yeah, I made those changes myself. I think this one was better. As a matter of fact, let's leave him out there. Look at that. Number 4, the Mandalorian. What was his name? Wasn't Mando, was it? Jar Deering or something? Din Djarin? There you go. Mandalorian, badass show, by the way. Let's move down the bench. Let's get closer. Don't be shy, guys. Get closer. Bam. Now, for my number 3 spot, I gave it to the Shredder. When have you seen Shredder like this? Well, now that Nick is doing him, you see him all the time, but this is the classic one right there. I painted him too. So his helmet's all silvery. His cart too. It's just chrome, man. Who doesn't like chrome? Look at that. Bad to the bone right here. My number 3 spot goes to Shredder, and this top 3 were hard, very hard to make, because I don't like, who am I gonna put number 1? They're all badass. There you go. Number 3, Shredder. All right, for my last 2 spots here. Number 2, I gave it to this bad boy, Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Suit Spider-Man. And I only gave him the 2nd spot because I haven't got my Venom. But if I had a Venom, this would have been number 1. But this is my 2nd choice, you know, because he has a Venom logo right there. I mean, how can you go wrong? But when I get my Venom for 2026 this year, you better believe he's going to be my number 1 spot. Unless somebody else knocks him out and I think it's better. But for right now, Peter Parker Symbiote Spider-Man takes the 2nd spot. You can only get this at Comic-Con, but you can get it really cheap now because they mass-produced them, which is a terrible, dumb idea. They thought the Wolverine would sell more, but yeah. This bad boy right here, number 2 spot, Symbiote Spider-Man. Put Symbiote right there. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. My number 1 spot. I gave it to SpongeBob. Bam, look at that. In his custom cart. No, I'm just kidding. I gave it to this bad boy right here. Bam, Kylo Ren. It was in between Kylo Ren and Darth Vader, but I don't like Darth Vader's TIE Fighter thing. This right here, on the other hand, it's a beauty. Everything about this thing, texture, the way they molded everything is cool. This little helmet, this little cape. This was very hard to get for me. I remember I went every day hunting for this 2-pack, and I could never find it. And when I found it, I opened it the same day. I didn't even waited a year like I did for Spider-Gwen. I opened this bad boy right away. There's a video on my channel, you can look it up. When I saw this bad boy, bam, had to open it right away. Kylo Ren was just born with powers. You know, he didn't have to learn anything. He was just born with them. You know, so yeah, give it to Kylo Ren. This is my number one right here. So that's my list for 2025. Hot Wheels Racerverse. Yeah. If this was a Venom, it would have been like this. Number 2, number 1. But since I haven't found my Venom, I have to give it to Kylo Ren. I didn't have to modify anything on this bad boy. Everything is just flawless. What else can I change about this? Jesus, nothing. Everything's good on this bad boy. I have to set him down the track too to see how fast he goes. But yeah, I think they sculpted his arms and everything. Pretty cool. It would be cool if he had his lightsaber sticking out. But yep, number 2, number 3, bam, and number 1, Kylo Ren. Anyways, thank you for watching my top 10. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving me the support. Don't forget to give me the thumbs down. That helps me out a lot. And thumbs up if you would like the video. Don't forget to share it with your friends. There will be more for 2026. I'm going to be hunting more. I'm going to be going to different stores because Target and Walmart are letting me down. Like my Walmart, every time I go, nothing. Yeah, I think they stopped carrying them all around. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody from subscribing from all over the world. I appreciate you a lot. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to watch my other channel where I do some ripping. I'm going to be ripping some packs pretty soon. Anyway, thank you for watching. Enjoy the pictures. Till next time.